Hey guys, Julian here, just down at Fremantle station. We nearly missed the 5:13 due to some disruptions with the trains. Currently, the next train to Perth departs here in 79 minutes due to the issue with all the boom gates down. Now, check this out, all stations 888 for the rail replacement. So here we go, 3417 might be the bus that we need. So when I get back, I will be on board this bus. 513 it will be a double deviation, departing at 2:56C. So yep, goes via Romeo Road and Ronaldo Crescent in Coolbellup. So stay tuned for that. Now this bus, like I said, does a double deviation. We'll go through it. Used to be served by an old route before the Mandurah line, 144. This is served part of it, I'm pretty sure, through Coolbellup. Anyone in the live chat, just confirm that for us. We'd much appreciated. So we'll go through 2 deviations. We've also got this through Ronaldo Crescent. We go around a loop at Ronaldo Park, just on Lavinia Crescent, serving 4 stops along there, and Cordelia Avenue, and then we sort of loop around again the shopping centre at Coolbellup. So 3541 doing the 998 transdev bus, 2982 doing the 160. So that will be taking a bit of time to get to the city, no doubt. Might be, and it terminates at Wacker Ground. It might be doing the deviation, that one. So there we go. This bus route 513, of course, is a transdev route out of the Fremantle depot. And it should take about 55 minutes, so about 50 minutes to complete to get to Murdoch. So turning left now onto South Terrace. And there are some select deviations on this route during school days only to Seaton Catholic College. That is the 511 that does that deviation. $29.77 on the way back to Fremantle, and $29.92 doing the 532. Out to Coburn Central. So just up here where the bus is pulled over outside the old Newport Hotel, that used to be a Fremantle Cat only bus stop, but they've now added that as a so 2088, it's 549, a Rockingham Ghost bus. This stop here, 10453, used to be a Fremantle Cat stop only, but then it became an all stops, all route stop, which is good. So if you're having to walk all the way up to the Fremantle markets, if you're in the area. another Rockingham Gassy 2085, doing the 548 back to Fremantle. So we turn left down Ray Road and then right. Onto Hampton Road before turning left onto Leafroy Road. Yep, coming up to Fremantle Hospital. Yep, so the 7:49 a.m. service from Murdoch Station, 511, does deviate past Seton Catholic College, which, funnily enough, that was my old high school. So, yeah, 2970, 520 back to Fremantle Station. And, yep, left onto Ray Road, Ray Avenue. There is a C pattern on school days only. Goes to Corpus Christi, 511 as well from Murdoch. Deviates past. And there's a 513 from Fremantle. So it terminates, let's see. This is where it gets a bit. That's okay. It's all good. It's just the 511 in the mornings. And yep, 2982 doing that 160 that we saw in Fremantle, and we'll be turning right onto Hampton Road. So this used to be the 144, pretty sure back in the day, and incorporates part of the the old 144 route and 141, I'm pretty sure, and the 145 is now the 511. So continue straight now. This is of course a V8, 3417 bus with the new Smart Rider Flowbird processors. And turning left onto Leafroy Road. So this is South Fremantle. Got a huge hill to get up, and starting to get into Beaconsfield. It's the western end of it. Uphill we will be turning right. Onto York Street. Downhill now. And that was the old TAFE. South Fremantle or Beaconsfield TAFE, now demolished for housing now. There's a lot of quite a few routes that are departing from the school across the road. Yep, I used to catch the bus around here, this route, when it was the old route to school, and would have mostly high floor buses, the old Renaults, and doing the route. Sometimes the Mercedes, but it was mostly the Renaults. So it's very different now since they've all been retired. Even had Artics too, the articulated Renault buses. They would just power up the hill. Best place to sit was right up the back, because the seats would have that gradual incline like these V8s. So continue straight along here, York Street. That was back then when the Smart Rider system was just being introduced around 2004. So we've certainly come a long way. I can't believe it's been 21 years ago now. Okay, so we have 513 35 XX bus. I'm not too sure about the other digits. But definitely V8. Then we turn left up here. To serve the eastern end of Clontarf Road. Then we turn left onto Carrington Street, and then immediate right at Winsfold Road. Yep, so then we turn right down Frederick Road. So yeah, this was the old 144 route. Fun fact up here, where the service station is, Caltex, that used to be a Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yes, this used to be an old Kentucky Fried Chicken site, rotating bucket, red roof, but then they demolished it after a few years, about 5 or 6 years, where it was left abandoned, and turned it into a service station. So turning left here, and then we do an immediate right onto Winterfold Road, and then we'll be going through Hamilton Hill onto Frederick Street. The old printed cartridge place on the corner is closed down. 114 goes along Carrington Street to Lake Coogee, and to Elizabeth Quay Bus Port as well, bus station. So there is a special 532 school days only service that operates from Seaton Catholic College, and it serves a few of the schools around here. There we go, right onto Frederick Road. And this used to be the local route. One of the local routes when I was living in Hammy Hill. And then we turn left onto Healy Road, just a bit further down. So just at this roundabout up here. Let's see. Yep. So at this roundabout here, we do turn left. No, yep. Sorry. Yep. Turning left here. It's been a little while since I've been around these parts. There is a really nice park further up here, just you'll see it soon. At the end of the street, at the T-junction, we turn right. And the nice park is Enright Reserve, so part of the City of Coburn Local Council. Very nice parklands here, parkway. They've had a recent upgrade with the Adventure Playground. Good to see some things haven't changed since I was last here. Yep, so we turn right onto Redmond Road, just up here. Now they have done some accessibility bus stop works. There is a bus stop up here that they've sort of moved around because of the accessibility issues. So turning right onto Redmond Road. It's a fun little route, this one. This is one of these routes that you'll find me not second guessing myself too much, so here we go. So this stop was relocated as part of the accessibility bus stop upgrades. and we turn left. Now this is joining up common section with the 115 route, as it comes just from the other section there. Forest Road turns left onto Healy. Redmond. Yep. Okay. And yep, so into Redmond Road. Yeah. Yeah. So we turn left as the O'Connell Street. We turn right, and then it's an immediate left onto Ralston Street, along with the 115. So the 115 turns onto Redmond from Forest Road, and yeah, it's just a common section with us. At the very end, we turn left onto Stock Road, and then right onto Council Road, which will bring us into Coolglup. And this is a timing point for us. Yep. Now over here they're building 115. It's sort of an apartment place and housing estate. It used to be the site of the old Hamilton Hill Senior High School. For all those of you out there that have lived in this area, familiar with it, grown up in Perth, you probably know someone, or you have been attending Hammy Hill High School. Yeah, the state had sold it off to it's now run by Development WA, which is a sub-branch of the state government, and redeveloping it into some more affordable housing and development lots. So yeah. Now there is a deviation that this bus does during the day. There's a few deviations, a few times a day. Goes down Romeo Road. Yep, Romeo Road. And that is a common section with the 512 also serving that spot there. I'll point it out as we go along. So yeah, this is a tricky part, crossing over. Now, many years ago, before the Mandurah line had opened up, there used to be a bus service that ran along here, Stock Road, and Rockingham Road, called the 116. It used to operate between Rockingham bus station, when it was located a bit closer to the bus depot, and Burragoon bus station. Now that service, bus route, was also deviating via work power. So, but yeah, that was in Rockingham that it was deviating past. So, yeah, real shame when they deleted that route. It was a nice, it would have been a real fun route to have caught. Never had a chance to catch it myself. So, turning right onto Council now. Used to go all the way to South Street, where it would turn right onto South Street, the 116. So Council Road now. Then at the very end we turn left, just where the Woolworths is. Now, thank you so much to everyone that has tuned in. Please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and also be sure to post some comments or some bus sightings in the channel community page. Just go to the channel homepage and click on visit community, and you can post photos and comments in there, even questions. Oh, So we actually turn right here. My bad, guys. So yep, I forgot the section. Lee Street, we turn right. Yep, so it's to 115, just go straight. And yep, so yep, turn right onto Lee Street, then we turn left onto Cordelia Avenue. And then we'll commence the deviation. Left into Cordelia Avenue. So we'll continue here, straight. Yeah, it's a bit of a strange twists and turns around here. So we turn left, just at the shopping centre up here, onto Kublap Avenue. And then we'll come out at that way there, that's the common section and part of the deviation. So here is your stops for Kublap Shopping Centre. And it is a timing point. Because we've already turned down here, the actual app reckons that we've already done the deviation, but we haven't done that first section yet, so we'll be turning right at the roundabout here into Waverley Road. So we've got to serve it twice. And then Romeo Road, we turn right, which is just up here. This is the common section now, back with the 115, and back there the 115, like I said, just go straight instead of turning. So yep, we turn right onto Romeo along with the 512. These pretty cool bus stops, old bus stops. Now there is a deviation in a deviation, so let's see. Yep, so here is the interesting bit. We'll turn right onto Cordelia Avenue and then we'll turn immediately left onto Menas place. Then we'll do the little deviation through around the park. Here we go. So the Ronaldo circle deviation. So yeah, this is the only route that I know of that has a deviation in a deviation of itself. So Lavinia Crescent. Very fun route, and we turn right here onto Ronaldo Crescent or Circle. Very nice park as well, beautiful. And then we turn around here, Lavinia. Crescent. And then we just basically come out the way we came, so that very narrow spot. Then we'll return back to resuming the normal deviation. We turn left onto Cordelia Avenue. There we go. Should be, yep, turning left here. Slight correction of this roundabout because of the transmission pole, transmission tower. There we go, just around there. And then we turn right at the roundabout to go back onto Kubelup Avenue. Then we'll continue straight. Turn right, and then we'll continue straight to go on to Winterfold Road, turning right. Now the old 153 route used to operate from Winterfold Road just after Stock Road, just out in front of Seton Catholic College, and that used to come along here. Used to serve Kubelup here, and it would terminate at Spearwood, so Phoenix Shopping Centre, just on Colville Crescent. Oh, pretty sure Cole. Anyway, yeah, where the there is a deviation there now, so yep. So not 100% on the name of the street, but yeah, it's just outside the City of Coburn Council, and that obviously got removed when the Mantra Line started operations back in 2007. Now along here, in one of these side streets, for you guys that is wondering where the if there's any old remnants of bus stops, there is a bus stop, an orange post that has been there for many years. So I'm not exactly sure which street. I think it might be down this street there, or it might be a bit back. And it's been there. I'm not sure if it's still there. I remember seeing it a few years ago when I was still living in the area. Okay, so there we go. is it for the deviations. We'll continue now on normal route. So turning right onto Winterfold Road. Now on that, try and zoom in as returning. I won't zoom in. So on this pole that's on the lane, for many years they had the bus directional sign of the 153 turning right, and further up they used to have bus stop shelter, an old one just on the other side, Winchfold Road towards Dock Road, but in the section that's not served currently by any bus services rather, or school specials. Yeah, there is a school special, I'm pretty sure. Yep, yeah, there is. That goes up here, but from Seaton, but no public bus service, but yeah, got removed. And yeah. And coming up to North Lake Campus College, senior campus, and to the right here, turn down this street, this coming up, probably panned over a bit too soon. Yep, there is a bus route, just a school day only service. So turn left onto North Lake Road now, and we'll continue along here, getting to the right lane and turn right onto South Street, where we'll have a bus stop at Cardinia Shopping Centre. Now, have they still got this bus route serving this stop here, which is ridiculous? Yes, 115 and 513 serving that stop, and then they have to cross over 3 lanes of traffic just to get to the slip lane to turn right. It's a bit dangerous. Probably have it a bit further back. Now they're doing some upgrade works, redevelopment works to Cardinia Shopping Centre, so they have had to relocate the bus stops from their original location, so we'll see that as we're going around and going past. Now also on South Street we have the 658 Stadium Service Stadium event bus that operates during the special events at Optus Stadium. Now that goes from Hamilton Hill Hall, and then it goes all the way up Carrington Street, then turns right onto South Street, and then it goes straight along, limited stops of course, South Street, and then turns left onto North Lake Road here, and there is a bus stop along North Lake Road, a couple of bus stops that serve it, one with its own bus stop just up here, and one that also is a common stop with the 160. So here's the redevelopment works at Cardinia Shops. Now the stop used to be around here, but they've had to relocate it just due to all the works going on. So it is, they're still using the secondary bus stop that they've always had for the 513. That is just the going to be the common stop for the time being. Oh, truss. When train meets bus for the formerly Coburn line. Interesting. So, yeah, we share this stop with 115 and the 999 Circle Route. Now 115 does turn left up here. But yeah, so 658 just goes express between Cambridge and Perth Stadium Station. But yeah, pretty much just goes through Garden City or Burragoon bus station, So yeah, it continues down North Lake Road, turns right onto Leach Highway, and then it continues along to Rasley Street, and then goes, serves the Burragoon bus station, back onto Rasley Street to Canning Highway, and then it's express right down Canning Highway to Optus Stadium. And yep, so 115 just turns down that street there, turns left. So yep, Cardinia. So we will be going past the Murdoch University. We don't go into the university itself, we just go on the outside, South Street, going past. So, North Lake, Gilbertson Road is where the 115 turns left. And yeah, we don't serve Murdoch or Fiona Stanley Hospital either, so we'll just go straight into Murdoch train station now from South Street. Been a very productive day. Been able to tick off routes that I wouldn't normally otherwise get to do just due to my schedule and that, but yeah, we've got the 503, 504 that have joined us. So yeah, lovely area. Around here, Cardinia, it's really good with students from the university. And Murdoch as well. So Murdoch Drive, you can just turn right and go down to the hospital from there, as well as Roe Highway. So okay, so there goes 510. Yeah, why not? I was just contemplating then, guys, if I should get the train from Murdoch back home, or just get the train to Ranford. Why not? Have to change over, but it's a good excuse to go on the Thornley Coburn line. I like it. Still, the novelty is there. Now, stay tuned, guys, in the next week. So 9 days time, I will be having a very special video for my first anniversary of the channel. Oh, 3090. There, going back to Fremantle. Yep. And yeah, so thank you so much for your support, guys. Really do appreciate it. 1 year on the 24th of July. Yep, and since I first uploaded my video, got those subs, so really do appreciate your support, guys, and please continue to follow, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Love to hear your thoughts in the live chat, in premieres and participation. Also fill out the bus route and train journey video requests, journey request forms, and also you can join channel memberships and join up the Instagram too. Follow me on Instagram. post some really good content there, some photos of what I might see, some oddities. But yeah, today it was really chaotic on the Fremantle line between Claremont and Fremantle. All the boom gates were down, including pedestrian crossings, and I couldn't get over the other side to Stirling Highway, but luckily I found a way and able to get the bus circle route just in time, and got to Fremantle just in time to get this route, so oh, thank goodness for that. 26.03 doing the 5.15, we got 32.92 doing the 5.14 to Coburn, 5.12, 35.56 doing that, 25.09, 24.31 doing a route there. Oh, coming in a bit close. Yeah, so there we go, Nivelson Road, I'll get that one. There we go. Thank you so much everyone for tuning in. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, join me on Instagram, and also fill out your bus route and train journeys forms as well. Until next time, happy transporting. Bye for now.